This Christmas I won't just be celebrating the birth of Jesus, but my own birth too. This will be the first Christmas that I'll truly be who I am. Carol. I thought that was an appropriate name for the season, for I am a Christmas carol, a song of joy and celebration and brightness shining in the dark of winter. This year, for the first time, I'll be asking for what I really want, and not just being happy with the books and the CDs and the DVDs I've asked for in other years, but this time, jewelry and makeup and sweater sets and skirts. Well, everything I've ever wanted in the past but couldn't ask for when I wasn't Carol. All those years of saying, "Oh, how nice," when I'd get a shirt, when I really wanted a blouse, or "Thank you so much," when I'd get a tie, when what I really wanted was a necklace. This year I'll be able to ask for a blouse or a string of beads and not have to pretend I was kidding. Joke! It's a joke! That's how my life has been up to now. A joke. Just kidding. Just kidding! I've kidded everyone I was really Matthew. The only person I wasn't kidding was me. The only one who knew my life was a joke was me. A sad and silly joke, 'cause I was never Matthew, I was always Carol for as long as I can remember. But now, this year, this Christmas, for the first time ever, the joke is over and I'm Carol. No more pretending. You can't know what a relief it is to finally be yourself after all these years of lying. I guess we're all trying to be who we really are one way or another, but for me it was different. Not like being an insurance agent when I really wanted to be a painter or a modern dancer or a medieval scholar, but wanting to be me. Stepping out from behind myself where I'd been hiding. But doing that, revealing who I am, wasn't as easy as filling in a change of address on the voter registration form, or signing up for religious instruction and going to classes until I got confirmed. I was always and already Carol. I didn't need any classes or instructions to be Carol. I knew I was Carol, but I didn't know how to let myself be Carol. I finally figured I just had to take the plunge. There was no other way. Kind of like when I went to Paris the first time and had to use the French I'd learned. I had the words, I just needed to put them to use. However uncomfortable or awkward it might be for me and the people around me. So this year when people asked me what I wanted for Christmas, my mother, my dad, my sister, my brother, friends, I decided to tell them. I'd really like a silk blouse. But this time, I didn't then add fooling, just fooling. I said yes, a blouse in burgundy or turquoise. And then I'd add, and a pair of earrings. And then I'd stick out my hand and introduce myself. Hi, my name's Carol. The looks I got, oh yes. My mother said, "Don't talk crazy, I'm serious. What do you want for Christmas? You're hard enough to buy for without all this fooling around." And I said, "You must be crazy, because I just told you what I wanted. A silk blouse in burgundy or turquoise and earrings to go with it." And this time, she saw that I meant it, and she heard what I'd said. I wasn't backing down. "That's right," I said. "You're losing a son and gaining another daughter." Admittedly, I could have done a better job telling her. But on the other hand, put like that, getting something, somehow that worked for her. Like I was saying, I'm replacing the old sofa with a new one, or that old coat with a new one. There'd still be a sofa in the space in the living room, or a coat on a hanger in the closet. Maybe even a nicer one. One you might like even more. 'Cause I'll admit, when a big part of you's been hiding, you're not always the nicest person. You're angry and resentful and mean and sad and sour, to the point even you don't like you too much either, or want to spend that much time with yourself. Except you're stuck with yourself. Which is why I finally went to therapy. And when my shrink asked me why I was there and what I wanted to work on, I didn't even have to think about it. I just blurted it out. I'm a woman, not a man. And he said, "Wow, you're really ready, aren't you?" He said he'd had other people like me come to him before, but it usually took a few sessions of bullshitting to get around to it. I set a record. I'm not expecting this to solve all my problems. I'll still be who I have been in so many ways. I'll still like the same books, the movies, the TV shows. I'll still have the same opinions. But I don't think I'll be so angry or dissatisfied. So this year for Christmas, no matter what other people may give me. And my mother called the other day to see if I knew what my blouse size would be. And frankly, I think she's going to have an easier and better time getting gifts for me from here on out. And it won't feel like a duty or a chore like it did when I was Matthew, but a joy and a pleasure. But even so, this year, I'm giving me my best gift. I'm giving me myself. And in a way, isn't that a gift all of us most want? To be ourselves?